you have 3 wins and 2 on the trot. So how does it feel?
Yeah, definitely feels like we're in a better place now than, say, what we were maybe a week ago, for sure. And yeah, it feels like we've got a bit of momentum on our side. So we're probably going to have to still get at least 2, if not 3 wins, but it's not out of the realms of possibility just yet. So I'm pretty excited.
Do you think it's an ideal position for a batsman like you who can play and
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really like playing like that, to be honest. I don't like that sort of innings. And I found it quite hard. I found batting here quite hard. Generally in this tournament, I found the wickets quite difficult. But nice to, I guess, spend a bit of time in the middle and feel the ball in the middle of the bat. And obviously, I've opened the last 3 games. That's something I've never done in my life, not since I was like 10 years old. So finding that challenging but exciting at the same time. And yeah, I guess today was rewarding to help the team get over the line.
Anyone else?
Just on the start of Silet's this campaign, now that you guys are winning, what's the difference between that time?
I don't think much, to be honest. I think we've shot ourselves in the foot in a couple of games by being 3 or 4 wickets down in the power play a lot of times. And it's very hard to win games of cricket from 3 or 4, sometimes even 5 down inside 6 or 7 overs. So that's something we're trying to rectify. We've had a few different opening combinations, but I guess today was good. We were only 1 down in the power play, and it just gives you a bit more of a chance with wickets in hand at the back end to sort of come home strong like we did today.
Had in mind, it was the 9th over you lost 2 consecutive wickets around 65. So what was the plan back then that
I guess it wasn't ideal to lose 2 without the score moving, but the rate was only 8 an over, and with cricket on a good pitch, that's pretty doable. It's one boundary in overs, and you're pretty much at the rate. So we had a couple big overs, and that always kept the rate in check. I don't think it ever got above sort of 9.5 an over. So it made it a lot easier.
you said you're not like an ordinary league in the last few years. What was the team message for you? What was the role given by the team?
Opening the batting?
Yes.
I think we're just looking to sort of shore up the power play a bit. I'm not sure if I'm the guy for the job, to be honest. I'm finding it quite hard, but I think we're just trying to, like I said, focus on not being sort of 3 or 4 wickets down in the power play. I think particularly at night when the ball is swinging so much, it's actually probably the hardest period to bat. So I think that's sort of what the team has asked me to do, to try and bat a period of time, and kind of like I did today, hope maybe a bit of a better start, but yeah, something like that.
The last one.
Well, quite a few Irish players are playing in this BPL in this edition of BPL you come for. So how do you think that the value of brand of cricket will add up to the Irish cricket?
Yeah, it helps massively just to have Irish players playing in franchise cricket. Obviously here in Bangladesh, and then Josh Little in the ILT, and Paul Sterling and Lorcan Tucker, they didn't play, but they're in South Africa. So it's just great for us, and I guess we're just really grateful to be here, to be playing a good standard of cricket. And every time you play in new conditions and a new team, it's all learning. Even if it's not necessarily going well for you personally, you're always learning, and you can bring back to the Irish environment, and hopefully provide that experience to the players around you. I mean, it's great. We play Bangladesh a lot. We come here a lot, and it's just experience, and yeah, I've loved it so far.
I wouldn't say. I mean, this is my first game, and so I wouldn't say it's so much of losing the momentum. But as we all know, in long tournaments, these things can happen. You have the ebb and flow. Started well, we fall back, But the good thing is that we still have 5 games to go. So if we can pick back up some form in those 5 games, we qualify. The qualifying stage is not too far away. Yes. Sorry. Definitely. Firstly, I must extend my gratitude to Khela for bringing me back again. Last year I didn't really do that well, but they showed some faith, so I'm really happy to get to be back here. So hopefully I can take this form, into the rest of games and may help us to pick up a couple wins, because I'm sure as you saw the table, everyone is just right there. So it's just a couple wins away from qualifying. Yeah, definitely. Obviously coming from the Caribbean as well, we have similar pitches back home. So, batting and bowling, it feels a little home for me. So, I started bad. I started a little poorly with the first over, but, what was good at I assessed the wicket quickly. And, I realized the length that was needed on the wicket, and thankfully it went well.
Anyone?
Considering a much number of runs in the death overs is being quite concerning, right? In the previous match and this match as well.
Conceding?
Too much run in the death overs.
Death overs? Yeah, definitely. I guess that's the nature of cricket. Obviously bowlers, they're putting in the hard work in practice. It's just about executing for us. I think today was just one of those days that we didn't really execute. So that being said, I wouldn't say, the bowlers are really lacking in anything. It's just probably a little confidence and, executing some more of their plans. Because in the middle period, as you saw, they were bowling to their fields, and that helped us to bring it back. So it's just about staying calm in the moment and under pressure and executing your skills to the best of your ability.
Do you think you got the number of runs you wanted in the vote?
Well, obviously we lost, so I guess we didn't. But we thought that at the halfway stage, I personally thought that we were 15 runs short, at least, because the wicket was a good wicket. I thought that they didn't really have the quality of bowling that should have restricted us for that score. But that being said, we lost 3 early wickets, so part of the game had to be a consolidating part. The skipper and the next guy, they put on, I think, 100-run partnership, 100 plus. So that's cricket for you, because they could have easily gone bang bang, and we'd done 5 wickets down before 10 overs. So from the start that we had, I would take 150, 153, but I would have liked more. So.
You did a special celebration after we closed wicket. What was that?
Which one was it?
Last week, the starting wicket.
Oh, so last year when I was here, the first wicket I got, what's the reference name? Nasum? Yeah, him. Nasum. So I had a celebration where I just I got like a bow and arrow. So this, before we went out, he told me, he said, if you get a wicket,